Are you going to the Darkmoon Faire? Pets and shit, world bosses in time. Between the salt waters and the sea strand. She once was a true love of mine. Are you going to the Darkmoon Faire? Ace logo is pop. AC Log setting it up. I like it. I do indeed like it. But today we're talking about Wolf Fear, right, man? We're checking out the new Darkmoon Faire, man. I'm glad it's back. Really, really cool changes to the Darkmoon Faire. I'm glad they're keeping up with it. But, you know, today we're talking about the world boss, all right, and how it operates. Now, long story short, the spawn timer, at least right now, as, you know, whatever, October 8th, I cannot seem to get a definitive answer. People say it's an hour, which I would believe because they're typically right about the things they say. But I definitely killed it more than once an hour just the other night. I'm pretty sure I saw it spawn 3 times within like an hour and 40. So I don't know. I really don't. But as you'll see, there's already people out here. What you have to do is you have to kill these wolves. All right. There's going to be small wolves. You're going to find them. I think these might actually be the small ones. Let me check. Right now, these. Okay, so these dread howls are the elites. Originally, there's going to be non-elites. Kill them easily. Then the dread howls start spawning after you kill enough of those. And you'll need, you know, you probably solo them, but, you know, a few people would not hurt. And then once you've killed enough of those, the moon bitch is going to fucking spawn right around here. Apparently, it's called the corpse tree. I don't really know what the hell that means, but it is definitely in this area here. All right, so you'll watch me do that. We can do a little commentary over the actual video of the wolf itself. And then we'll talk about some of the rewards from the wolf itself. Oh boy, here we go. Darkmoon Faire boss time. We got the wolf, we got Metro, and we're having a look at it. All right, now, this boss is not that complicated, all right? He's got 4 abilities, but they're all pretty fucking devastating. One of them is called Leap for the Kill. I think you're about to see that happen right now. No, what you're about to see happen is Moonfang's Tears. See that starfall looking shit right there? That is going to wipe you out. If anybody stands, you're going to die, all right? You will die, but it's easy to avoid, obviously. You just walk right out of it. So if you stay in it, you're dead. Now, what you just saw right there was Leap for the Kill. Basically chooses a target at random and pretty much kills them because you'll have only a second warning before you land on them, and when you do, you get stunned and take a massive amount of damage. Now, what you'll see here is a lot of those ads spawning as well. Those ads are part of an ability called Call of the Pack and summons one Darkmoon Direwolf, I want to say. That's Game of Thrones, isn't it? Anyway, Darkmoon Wolf for every enemy. So every enemy gets 1 wolf, and they're all going to funnel, obviously, to the healers and shit like that. So you got to AoE them down quick. Now, since this is all cross-realm, you see there's a lot of PvP stuff going on. But what I notice here is that this guy is a fucking old-school-looking Worgen. What is this? This is actually one of the abilities of the boss. It's called Moonfang's Curse. Enemies within 10 yards are transformed into half-wolf servants for Moonfang for 5 whole minutes. And the person that I was, you know, fucking around with had been privy to that ability. Basically, it just transforms the players into the pre-Kata style Worgen model, if you remember that, before they upgraded the model. And you'll buffer and, I guess, damage her. But it was I'm spamming some strange ability. But anyway, look at all the fucking wolves that come out. These things are really, really detrimental to your health. They do a lot of damage if multiple of them are hitting you. They slow you. They put a bleed on you. And they chase you forever, John, and I mean forever. As long as Bucky LaGrange hasn't have a hit, they will chase you, man. It's absurd. So there's another guy right there. Was that Glassjaw, the fucking hunter or something, as a paladin? And I'm trying to figure out exactly what that is because I don't understand why he's spamming free your mind. I don't know what it's like when you actually get mind control, but I said, fuck this guy. This guy cannot allow to live on my fucking earth anymore. So he's done. I'm starting to blow him up. He's interrupted me. Boom, boom, boom. Boss is dying. Big DPS. I mean, just insane numbers from a Holy Paladin. Truly, 150k burst DPS from Holy Paladin. It's just insanity. Not even Reforged DPS. But anyway, enjoy it. Moonfang. That's the boss. Now we have some other things to talk about, all right? And that is going to happen very, very shortly. But for now, I'm going to stall because there's like 5 seconds left. All right, stalling. And the boss is dead. Let's see, I'm going to loot it, I think. And I probably get the pelt, I think. But anyway, yep, see ya. Here's another big issue that I may have already alluded to. The fucking boss is just a beast, and half these people don't want to die, so you'll never kill it unless there's like an immense amount of people here. And this is cross realm, right? So, like, what do you say about this? But this boss has been engaged for like well over 5 minutes already, and it's not even at 50%. And it's just because, you know, myself included, I guess, but like nobody wants to get anywhere near this fucking thing, so people are just stood still, like not even doing anything. Like that guy back there, look at him, just fucking like healing himself. You know what I mean? Like a troll hunter healing himself. I don't know, but for that reason alone, this is an interesting encounter. But let's go ahead and talk about the actual rewards. All right, so in terms of the loot itself, there's a few items, a few of which I do actually have to show, but not really, to be honest. There's the big item that when this was on the PTR, everybody was going nuts about was the mount, quote-unquote mount. Now, before we start talking about this stuff, understand this. It is not faction-based, and it's just like Timeless Isle Rares. If you participate, you get loot, right? So what I was just showing there, that's a great example. People try to just tag it, and they go AFK. But anyway, the quote-unquote mount is not actually a mount that you could learn. It's an object that sits in your bags that you could use, and it turns you into... actually, maybe... Yeah, I guess... Yeah, you do actually ride the mount, but one way or the other, it's only available for use while Darkmoon Faire is in town, which does kind of suck, so... there's that. And then there is a pet. Now, this is probably the second most alluring thing, called Moon. And apparently that will dance when you /dance with it. So that's pretty neat as well. But the pet is fucking beast mode, from what I understand. Vic was talking about it. He's really big into pet battles, and he said it's just a crazy good pet. So those are probably the two most important things. Then there is the Moonfang's paw. All right, this is going to transform me into a wolf that literally will howl at the moon. You get a buff for 10 minutes howling at the moon, which is right in front of you. And it is a 1 hour cooldown. And the cool part about this is you could still fight. Like, this is a fully, you know, everything works like it normally does, and you don't break it. So pretty cool. You could probably use this in raids and stuff. I doubt it breaks on damage. And then after that, things get reducing in coolness. There's a green called Moonfang Shroud. Puts a white wolf mask over your character's head, which you could pretty much spam to howl at the moon with the mask on. It only, you know, I guess it doesn't last very long, but it only has a 10-second cooldown, which spammability is pretty cool, I guess. And then finally, the pelt, which I do have as well. Starts a quest for 10 fucking tickets. I think that's pretty silly, especially for how much of a hardship it was. You can't mount while you shapeshift, that kind of sucks. For how much of a hardship it was to kill the boss. You know, it's not an easy boss by any stretch of the imagination. You only get 10 tickets for it. But that appears to be all the way down here, so we'll go check that out as well. Bring Moonfang's pelt to Yeb Nebelgear at the Darkmoon Faire on the Darkmoon Island. That's where we are. I really do love the Darkmoon Faire, man. I really do love it. It's fucking really well done. But anyway, here's the guy with all the beasts. Is this what I think it is? Says this dude. At last, that vicious beast has been slain. Thank you. Thank you indeed. So there you go. Get some rep. 275 rep and 10 Darkmoon tickets. Well, that's the boss. That's the pet. That's, you know, all the shit comes from him. So go out there. If you guys figure out exactly what's going on with the spawn timer or shit like that, let me know. Otherwise, you can do it every time it's up. You can get loot from it, apparently. So enjoy it. Darkmoon Faire 5.4.